So I'm going to show you a room, some things that you maybe haven't done that you're going to do, and just train you really quickly on that so you can see it. Okay, when you guys get upstairs, I know this summer we were putting all your lesson supplies in the top cabinet of the hall cabinet because you're going to really own the lesson and worship room now because all the lessons will be in there. This table is going to have all your supplies on it. It might have some things for the facilitators as well, but all your lesson supplies are going to be right here on this table at the front of the room. When you guys arrive, the very first thing you are going to do, which you've never done this, but it's super easy now. Stephen has changed it a little bit. You're going to come to the projector and you're going to push this power button. You'll see it'll blink green and then you'll hear the projector start. You're going to come back to the back of the room. So here's the wooden cabinet in the back left of the room. There's the doors just for orientation. And you're going to get this Apple TV remote. Now, this is the TV button. That's what I'm going to call that button because it looks like a little TV on the button. There's the menu button. And then this is like a touchpad. You can navigate by scrolling your finger, and then you can use, if you push it, it's like a pressure pad. So you can select, like when you're looking at the TV, you can select things by pushing that. So the very first thing you're going to do after you turn on the projector is push the TV button pointed at the little Apple TV, and you can see the light came on and the receiver came on. We are not going to touch the power strip anymore. We are just going to use the remote to turn the sound system on and off. So this will stay on, that power strip. You'll see the Apple TV will come up on the projector, whatever is last on the screen. So I'm going to try every week to leave it on this screen. If you get up here and this is not what comes up, you can just push the menu button because like if someone leaves it in Apple TV or in the YouTube app, pushing the menu button will get you back to the home screen because these are the two main apps we're going to use during the lessons. There's the YouTube that we'll use for worship, and then this is Google Photos. So if there's any images for the lesson for that day, instead of printing them now, we'll be able to just put them in a Google folder on Google Photos so that you can look at those. So I'm going to take you through the two main apps and kind of how to navigate those. So you're going to use the pressure thing to click on YouTube. And when you go in there, if you go all the way to the left and go down to the little icon that looks like a file folder, you're going to be able to see all the playlists that we have. So say you're doing the 4 to 6 lesson and you want to be able to do some worship. You're going to come down here, and I'm going to change the name of this right now. It says Seamless Worship because that's what we used to call the 4 to 6. I'll just change it to 4 to 6 Worship, and you'll see these are all the songs, and you'll know which song you're looking for. But these are all the songs that we've got for that age group. We're probably not going to have very much of a worship element for Children's Church because they will be in the sanctuary the first half. So this is the main playlist you're going to use. We don't use a lot of videos in our lessons, but that might be something that I'm going to plan for the teachers and the facilitators each week, just so that if church goes over and they've already finished the content for the kids, they can watch something that's related to the lesson. Okay, so we're going to go back out by pushing the menu button. And we're going to go back out all the way to the home screen because now I'm going to walk you through a couple things about Google Photo. So when you go in there, it's going to take you to the home screen. And what I want you to go to is at the top at the albums, because this is where I will build an album based on the lesson that you're doing that day. So this one was for the Israel's First King. You'll be able to kind of look at all the photos in there. You can pull them up on the screen. Once you go in the album, you can play them like a slideshow, but like it's probably just easier to use the images down here. If you actually go into slideshow mode, when you click on it, it'll go. Like it's not a timed switch, it's when you click on it, it'll switch pictures using the pressure pad. So that's where all your images for that lesson will be. We've really tried to have images with all the lessons because obviously at this age, they're still pretty concrete thinkers, and we want them to be able to get the larger picture of the Bible, to kind of see the stories in their mind. So especially during the lesson, we will be doing that. So the very last thing you're gonna do at the end of the day is turn off the projector and the screen, turning off the Apple TV. So I'm gonna show you how to do that because the whole system will go to sleep after an hour of being on. But just to make sure that we're kind of protecting the battery, that we're protecting the bulb in the projector, we wanna make sure at the end of the day, a big part of you cleaning up and helping the children's church to shut down the room is turning off the projector and the Apple TV. So I'm gonna show you that. So we're still on the images from your lesson. We're gonna go to the menu button and go back to the main screen. We always wanna go back to the main screen at the end of the day. And then what you're gonna do is hold the TV button, and this little side menu on the right will come on, and all you have to do is push the pressure pad to put the Apple TV to sleep. That will turn off, let me show you. That turns off the receiver and the Apple TV, so you're done with that now. Now all you have to do is turn off the projector. So you're gonna push the power button on the projector twice. When you push it once, it's gonna say this, and it'll say press again to turn off, like that, and then you'll just press it again. You'll see it flash red, and then you will hear eventually that fan will stop on the projector. All right, so hopefully